Alright, y'all, bear with me. I'll be right on. I'm just getting with Dixie on some updates on what else we have to fix. Alright, y'all, bear with me for a minute. I'm going to try and bring Dixie into voice. The internet's not the greatest this morning, so if I get disconnected, I'll come back without Dixie in voice. So just bear with me for a few more minutes. Alright, y'all, let's see if I can get Dixie in voice without losing my stream. Dixie is here. I can hear you. Let me jump onto window. Let me get rid of a few things on my screen. Let me get the map open. And then, because the only thing I have on my list, I know Facebook was wonky yesterday, so the only thing I have on my list is fix the sign for Dollar General and something with the plastic factory drop blocking triggers. Yeah, let me just want to keep an eye. Our alarm, hello. Yeah, I'm gonna let this map load. I'm gonna try and keep an eye on my stream at the same time, see if I lose it or not. I've only got like, yeah, I've only got like 2 bars on my Wi-Fi today. It's pretty pathetic. You're so far ahead of me on testing, and I'm not even going to try and fill triggers to build stuff. I'm just going to work on fixes and updates. Alright, let's fly. The sign I can take care of, that's like a 2 or 3 minute. That's like a 2-minute fix. I just have to add drywall to the sign, correct? Dollar General. Just the global company was correct, just the sign was missing drywall. Sassy one, hello. Alright, let's jump over here. Do you remember what factory it was? This little one back here, which one is this? That's the sack factory. You said something was blocking. Let me leave my... Yeah, my stream is a little bit behind. I'll just wait for my stream to catch up and see if that's the one. That's the little smokestack, yeah. That's where we get some smoke at, and it shouldn't affect the drop-off point. The coal should fill. We couldn't get coal over here. Uh, this is the sack factory. The crate factory. The crate factory is over here. I think this one's the. Hang on. I think this one's the crate. This one's the plastic. Where's the? No, hold on. Where's the crate factory? The crate factory's here. Yeah. Let me just take a quick peek at. Let me go down on my speed. Let me take a quick peek at the triggers. Yeah, any. This this trigger, that trigger looks fine. Remember which one of these four it was? That'll help me narrow it down. Remember what it would. Yeah, let me know exactly which one it is so I can try and narrow it down. I'm just going to take a quick peek at the triggers real quick. Let me take a peek at the crate factory. This trigger may have to come up a little bit. That trigger may have to come up a little bit. No, we just looked at, which one did we just look at? Yeah, we looked at that one. Look at this sack factory. Let me go look at this trigger. I can tell by looking at it if the trigger's too low. It was the plastic one. Okay, so that's going to narrow it down. Let me close that. Let me close. Okay, so it's the. Yeah, okay, maybe the plastic. Oh, yeah, maybe it was the plastic. All right, let's go look at that again. Okay, what wouldn't it take? Do you remember? Do you know? So I know what trigger to, wouldn't take the coal. All right, let me pull up the XML. This way I'll know what trigger I need to look at. Placeables, global company. What am I looking at? Plastic. Plastic. Coal goes in what trigger? Coal goes in the crate trigger. The crate trigger is exact fill route 2. So this one. Coal goes over here with the crates. Why do we have... Yeah, it's not going to go in front of the coal bin. It's going to come over here with the crates. I'll let my stream catch up. Old Man Farming, hello. Thank you for stopping in. If I missed anybody in chat, I do apologize. Yeah, let me... I didn't make any changes to the map. Yeah, that's fine. I didn't make any changes to the map. Let me switch mods folders. Let's go into my test map real quick. We'll see if that trigger... Make sure that trigger works. I think I'm going to add drywall to one of these factories so we don't have to put the placeable mill down. I think I'm going to add drywall to the sack factory. Or not, wallpaper. Wallpaper. Sorry, yeah, wallpaper. Huh. Oh, I can show y'all the new boulder. I can show y'all the new boulder truck. I'll get you the boulder truck tonight with the map update. Yeah, since you're so far ahead of me on testing, I'm not even going to try and fill triggers to build stuff. I'll just at some point, probably off camera, I'm going to just take them. I'm just going to jump in the monorail, make sure all the monorail triggers work. I'll make sure all the bus triggers work, and I'll make sure all the train triggers work. Really hoping to get this ready for the Patreons this weekend. Yeah, what I think my approach to the map is going to be open up all the fields first, and then worry about getting everything else built. Yeah, let me grab a little bit of speed. Let me show you all the boulder truck, and then we'll jump over and look at that factory. So I was testing it on here because I can pick up 60 boulders, and on here you can mix all your boulders. I made the box of the truck a little bit taller so it will hold 60 boulders. Oh, hang on, y'all. I got a bunch of sneezes. Sorry about that. But yeah, they're worse in the fall than they are all year long. So I basically took the flatbed pallet truck and I built a box on top of it. And then I added the auto load in for the boulder, so it'll pick up 60 boulders because we have 6 mines that drop 5 boulders each. So if you drop 10 boulders out of the mines, you could fill your truck with the 60 boulders and then take all 60 over to the crusher. So I was getting this, I was fixing the triggers on it so it would pick up all 5 boulders so you wouldn't have to drive too close to the spawn point for the boulders. And what's nice about this map is you can mix your boulders because the Crazy Crusher will take all of the boulders and crush them down at once. Yeah, there's stuff all over this place. Oh, I missed one. Did you build the power grid? Okay. Yeah, it takes a few days for the power, but it'll build all the power poles and lights on the map. So just drive along, drop your boulders, drive along the mines, pick up your boulders, and then drive them to the crusher. You'll have a little bit of a drive to get to the crusher. And I should have 5 boulders over here at... Oh, I got 2 more mines. The ore mine and the coal mine. So I should pick up the rest of the boulders. Now, the boulders are 20,000 liters each, so 5 boulders will get you enough to get your Crazy Crusher started. And if you drop 10 boulders at 20,000 liters per boulder, you're going to take 200,000 liters over to the crusher to get crushed. So made it a little bit more single player friendly. Missing one. Oh, no, I picked all 60 up. No, I could have added 2 more, but I didn't want to. So this will hold, like I said, this will hold 60 boulders. And then just take them over to the crusher. And we'll go. I don't know if I can. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get out of here, y'all, because I don't have this I don't have this sucked off the ground yet, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to get this truck out of here or if it's going to get stuck. I don't have a ramp up on the top built, so I may dump my truck upside down trying to get off of here. I'm just gonna, yeah, I'm just gonna go. Oh, cool. Stuck the landing here. We'll take a quick ride over to the Crazy Crusher. So pick up your boulders from the mine, and then you have to drive them over to the Crazy Crusher. Now, I'm gonna love this truck much more than the Cat. I'm probably not even gonna buy the Cat. I'm not a fan of that big Cat mining truck. Yeah, yep. Yeah, it is. And then the other, I'm gonna once I put this out, once I release this, I'm gonna take rocks off of the other. I'm gonna take the boulders rocks off the other one, and you'll have to use this one for your boulders. So I think the other one only holds what, like 9 boulders on the flatbed. Yeah. I was playing around with this, testing it on the Ritchieville map, and it's really nice on my Ritchieville test map. And then we'll go over and look at that plastic factory and see what's up with the triggers. But it's much better driving this over here from the mines to the crusher than it is that Cat mining truck. That I hate the brakes on that thing. Yeah, Papa fixed the brakes and made it hold 60 instead of 55, and I had it in my mods folder for this map for testing. And when I updated my vehicle pack, I accidentally overwrote the file from the updated one to back to the old one, and I didn't have a backup. And I got a message from Papa yesterday saying I can't find the updated truck. So I may even take the Cat mining truck completely out of the vehicle pack and just go with this one. But all you got to do is bring them over here. The pit will hold every single boulder, like all 6 types of boulders. And you drop them in there. Drop all your boulders in, add your... I don't think I have any... Oh, I do have water and diesel in here. So drop all your boulders in here. You'll get your crushed ore over here. You'll get your crushed coal over here. And then up top, you'll have your crushed nickel and your crushed copper. So it'll crush, like if you only bring coal over, it'll crush the coal. If you bring all the boulders over, it'll crush all the boulders. And then down below, you have your silt, you have your sand, you have your gravel, and your stone. So the Crazy Crusher will crush all the boulders down into your product. And then if you go under here, you'll get a bit of a bonus. You'll get some gold and you'll get some clean fill from here as well. I think every boulder will make a little bit of gold and a little bit of clean fill. So that is how the Crazy Crusher works. Let's jump over to here now. Take a look at this Plastic Factory. And I'm just going to buy, let me grab my store delivery mod. Let me grab, yeah, and in the store, that's what your boulders, to buy your rock truck for your boulders. And then I'm just going to grab the K100. I may have to drive a load of crates over here. So we test the coal, see if the triggers need adjusted. So let me grab some coal. Yeah, I think it was. But the trigger's not, it's maybe a little bit confusing because the trigger's not, I was trying to cut back on triggers. And I put the trigger over where the crates go instead of right in front of the bin where the coal goes. Yeah, it's no, I don't want to really stretch this trigger over and make the trigger too big. Let me just double check. Yeah, so the coal will go here where the crates go. So it should be fine. Let me just double check. Water, crude oil, and crates. Alright, let's grab another one. Here, we can check them all real quick then. Hold on. Since we're right here, let's grab some more coal. No, it's all good. I'd rather fix it now because it takes me so long to upload the map and files. Well, yeah, I appreciate all the testing. That's going to save me a ton of time. I can focus on fixes and updates. I think this one takes coal as well. Yeah, so that one's fine. Does this one need? Yeah, this one takes coal. Let's check that one out. Yeah, it's my internet. It's my Wi-Fi. Yeah, this one will take coal. And then let's just double check the and we'll double check the refinery. Yeah. Try them again, let me know if you have any issues, because this is the same copy of the map that you have. Yeah, this is the same copy of the map that you have. So I'm not going to mess with these, so... do you know what else you had on your list besides this trigger and the drywall, the Dollar General sign? So I didn't get your... yeah, I didn't get your... With Facebook, yeah, with Facebook down, yeah, I didn't get the message. And then, let me go for a ride. I also left you plenty of room over here. Let me zoom this out. So you've got 4 factories built in over here. The refinery, a sack factory, a crate factory. Crap, what's the last one? Plastic factory. So everything you need, so a lot of what you need is right here, over by field 59. And then I'll drive around the little lake. I left you plenty of room to put more placeables down. So if you want to make this your production area, you could put all the placeable warehouses down for your containers. So there's plenty of room over here to put more factories down. So you don't have to sacrifice the field. Yeah, I purposely left a lot of meadows. So nice big area here for you to do what you want with. And then even on this side, there's a pretty good area here to put more placeables down. Which I'm probably going to use this area up here really heavily. I'll probably put most of my construction factories up here. And then the other thing I wanted to test, oh, I don't have my updated map in here. I can't test the boulder drop. I had to adjust the boulder drop a little bit. And I wanted to go back in and test that. But I don't have that copy of the map in this folder. So if that's everything on your list, I'm going to, yeah, let's get out of here real quick. I'm sorry. Oh, the placeable ones? I'm so tempted to pull herbicide out of those greenhouses and orchards. But herbicide's not that hard to make. It's just potato and water. Yeah. Alright, so yeah, so let's get back into here real quick. I'm gonna jump into I need my is it the other one? Hold on. I thought I moved signs over here. I did. Let me find the drywall. So it was to build, no, to open Dollar General. Let me see if I can find the Dollar General sign. So this just needs 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, this just needs drywall added to the list. I think I was using a different font for my letters. That's why it wasn't quite matching. So it's not bold. And let me see if I can make it a little bit smaller. I swear it's a different font than what I normally use. It's not going to match, but it'll be close. Let me save that. And then that should be everything on the list. So plastic factory, I'm going to take off the list. Drywall, a Dollar General sign, I'm going to take off the list. Now let's look at, let me close this. Let's go and look at, do I have the map open? I do. Which one is the sack factory? That's the crates. Alright, this one's the sack factory. Alright, let's look at... I'm going to add wallpaper. I want to have it make wallpaper so you don't have to put the placeable textile mill down. Because you're putting the placeable textile mill down just for sacks and wallpaper, correct? Yeah. Let me look at the spawners to see if I can. Yeah, I think I can get drywall or wallpaper in here as well. So let's take a quick peek at the let me go to Ritchie Valley. Placeables global company menu. This way there'll be one less placeable you have to put down. So right now we're putting in plastic. What's that, Dixie? Yeah, they're gonna have to. You're gonna have to put the placeable orchards and greenhouses down on the map. If I build an orchard, if I build an orange factory, and it's gonna cause us a new game save. Oh no, not as a placeable, but if I build one into the map, it will. Oh, now I'm gonna make them work. Nah, I'm gonna make them work for it, and they're gonna have to put the placeable ones down. You have to put the 3 placeable greenhouses down. You're gonna have to put the 3 placeable orchards down. You're gonna have to work for it. All right, can we get wallpaper? We're already water, coal, plastic. So what do we need for? What are we using to make wallpaper out of? Glue and paper. We're already putting crates. Yeah, because we already have. No, that means I'll have to make you bring crates over here as well. No, because we're bringing. No, because we're bringing paper, and paper's already in a crate, so I won't need to put crates in here. Let's go to the 110. Let me find the. Yeah, I'm gonna give you all the freebie and not make you put crates here. This map is hard enough the way it is. Let me find the sack factory. Let me find the sack factory. We're gonna add 2 more inputs. So yeah, I'm gonna go with number 4 and number 5. We're gonna add just glue and paper here. So inputs 4 is glue, and then we're also gonna output. Got to add 1 more output. Which now I'm gonna have to change the menu. All right, so let's do this. Let's go 1, 2, and 3. First line will be sacks. Second line will be wallpaper, and then the third line will be for the global company menu. Yeah, sorry y'all. Dixie's been taking care of chat for me, so I'm just gonna focus on what I've got to do. Alright, so let's go into the sack factory XML, and it's got to match. So I got to add glue first, glue and then paper. So let's grab. We only have 1 set of triggers, right? Yes, we only have 1 set of triggers. So let me grab this guy. And let's go under coal. I'm going to add 2 of them in, and we'll adjust them. Alright, so number 4, what did I say number 4 was? Glue and then paper. So this one has to be glue. So glue, glue. And then, let me just check my stream real quick because I heard a weird beep. Oh no, we're good. Alright, so glue and then paper. So you become paper. So you become number 4. You become number 5. And they're all going to go into the same trigger, so that's fine there. And we have to add an output. And we have to add an output for wallpaper, but is it, let me just see how it's control find. I got to see how it's spelled. So all wallpaper, all lowercase. All right. So let me go back here and change this to lowercase p. Now let me come back over here. So this is all lowercase. So if that's lowercase, this is lowercase. Then this is uppercase. I'm going to same spawn triggers. Now, is wallpaper also 4,000 liters? Or did we up that? Objects, palettes. I just want to make sure wallpaper is also 4,000. Or it'll they are still 4,000 liters. All right. All right, let's just get some of this stuff closed I don't need. All right, back to the fact. So we have wallpaper, and wallpaper palette. So we have our output. Now we got to change up the production lines. Let me get rid of a couple of these spaces I don't need. All right, so production line 1 is going to stay just Sax. So I've got to add in one more production line for wallpaper. And then I'll balance this out. So you're going to be, if I could spell, all right, you're going to be wallpaper. We're going to need glue, and we're going to need paper. Alright, so paper, glue, a little bit of coal, a little bit of water. Let's adjust these down. Alright, so that's going to get us our wallpaper. And then I'm going to need one just for the global company menu. Didn't want to do that. Alright, let me grab this. So you become number 2. Now let me grab this. And then you'll go down here. You are going to be number 3. You have to go to 0 though, because this is just for the menu. And now we have wallpaper and Sax. And then I have to add plastic back in. 1, 2, 3, yeah, just gotta add plastic back to here so you can see it in the menu. Save that because we have 5 inputs, correct? Yes. Now I gotta fix, so we have no operating parts down here now because that's just for the menu. So this is where so I need to get rid of the player trigger up here. I need to get rid of the player trigger up here. And then we have to split up, so we have one audio, so I get rid of the sounds here. And then we'll keep smoke 2 up here. And we'll keep smoke 3 down here. And that should balance everything out now. So we have plastic hole 75, 80. Let's go down a little bit. Alright, so you'll have your plastic, your coal, and your water to make your sacks. We'll have paper glue, a little bit of coal, a little bit of water to make your wallpaper. Alright, so that should be balanced out now. I think that's everything that needed to be fixed or updated in the map, right? We fixed all the broken triggers. I've got nothing else on my to-do list. All right, let me close this. Let me close this and this. Let me save the map and close it. We'll zip this up. We'll throw it in my test folder, and then we'll give this factory a quick whirl and see what it does. Make sure it's not going to throw any errors, and make sure it works with my existing save. I'm going to need to update the I have to update the common files folder, and I have to update the map. So I'll try and get it to you tonight, but I also have a 3-hour YouTube upload tonight. Yeah, I'll take care of the trains and monorails. I don't have any of the cell points built, so I can't test any of the cell triggers. Yeah, no, yeah, that's right. I fixed those yesterday, but I didn't get you an updated copy of the map. All right, let me close this. So let me jump into here. All right, so Ritchie Valley. I should have some cache files. Yeah, let me delete this cache file. Let me delete that cache file. This is my backup. So let me take this backup, goes to trash. This backup comes over here. And let me zip this up. Bear with me, I'll be right back. Alright, my sinuses are either completely blocked or completely running. Arlarn, 200 bits, thank you very much, much appreciated. Nothing comes easy in life, so you gotta work for it. Exactly. Yeah, this is not going to be an easy map to play because of all the buildables built in. But it's going to be a nice challenge. That map is just a pain. I hate that ferry. Alright, let's grab this copy and go to... Alright, let me grab that one. So I've got my map overwritten. Let me grab... I got to do the common files folder again because we made a change to one of the signs. So this common files folder goes to trash. You become my backup. Let me zip this back up real quick, just so I can look at that Dollar General sign to make sure it's fixed. I don't think I have it built yet. Even if I have it built, yeah, even if I have it built, the sign will be fixed. Yeah, I can. Yeah, I can do that as well. It won't be any issues. Yeah, thanks a lot for testing there, Dick. 'Cause I'm really, like I said, y'all, I'm really hoping to try and get it to the Patreons this weekend. So they'll get it as a beta test map, pending final testing. This way, if I get it out, and if we release it in 2 weeks, you'll have a month to play with it before 22 comes out. Alright, let's copy this into my test folder. Overwrite my common files. Let's jump back into my test map. Just make sure I'm on the right mods folder. I am. So I test everything zipped instead of unzipped. Yeah, sorry about that. I was not in game, so I'm not sure if those bits popped up on my screen or not. Oh, my snot nose. Let's jump back into 15, which is my test map. All right. We'll see if we're getting. They bother me all year long, but they're worse in the fall than they are all year. Now, it is a 16x with 100 global company functions built in, so it does take a little bit to load. You just need to be a little bit patient. No, they did. Yeah, they did pop up on the screen. All right, thanks. All right, let's go. Where are we going? Let me grab some speed. And do I have anything parked at the construction office? This is. He could see I was testing the mining. I do. So where would Dollar General be? Somewhere back in this back, I think. All these. These are the city blocks. Those are the city blocks. None are Richie's. Smokehouse. Oil well. Slaughterhouse, fish processing. When you first commence might be one of the ones that I already got to. Dunkin', McDonald's, Napa. Yeah, it's over here somewhere. I think I already have that one built. Domino's. Yeah, it was probably one of these that was already built. I don't think I can check that sign. I'll go into a new save and see if it's been fixed. Alright, we're not going to get it here. Alright, let's go back to... Did I save my save with my vehicles over at... I did not. Okay. That makes it a little bit easier. Alright, Sack Factory. Uh-oh. I'm frozen. I am frozen. I don't even have a mouse. That should not have affected. an existing save. Let me check the log because my game is frozen. Let me see if anything's throwing any Lua errors. It didn't crash, it just froze. No errors in the log. Oh, there we go. My game, like I said, my computer's been a little wonky. Let me try that again. Let me teleport back over. Let me teleport back somewhere else and try that again. Let me come over here to the central apartments and let me just try transporting back to. Yeah, that was weird. My could have been an autosave right at the same time. Oh no, we've got 110 errors. We have one. Yeah, we have 110 errors. Okay, so let's get out of here. That's why I'm frozen. We have 110 errors. All right, let me get out of here. Control Alt Delete. That's the only way I can get out of here now. Let me crash the game. All right, now let's come back here and see what I did wrong. So we have output 1, output 2, output 3. I forgot to put the production lines in the 110. Do I still have... No, let me open up the Sac Factory again. Mods. That's why it froze. The 110's messed up. Ritchie Valley. Placeables. Global Company. Sac Factory. A, B, C, D. Here we go. Sac Factory. Alright, so you say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so they're numbered correctly there. Then this should be production line 1, production line 2, production line 3. I forgot to add production lines in here. That's why it's messed up. Alright, so I need production line 2. And I need production line 3. Production line 1 is sacs, production line 2 is wallpaper. And then this one is just overall production. I'll save that. I'll save that, and I'm going to have to zip this back up again. Do I have the cache files in here? No, because we didn't go back into the map. So let me delete this. Zip it back up. That's why I wasn't teleporting properly, because I had the 110 errors. I'm surprised they didn't show up in the log. Now you got me thinking about changing the orchards and greenhouses to non-buildable. Oh yeah, if you want to do fishing, yeah. So let me copy this into here. Well, also if you're playing like a single player realistic save, you really don't need to get everything up and running like your first couple of game days either. So they're going to be needed. Right. Yeah. And again, I wanted this to be more of place your own than have everything built into the map. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not even gonna, I don't make animal food on any of my maps. I buy it all from the buy silo. See, to me, animal feed is like a late game production. So I always buy my food. That's the one sacrifice I make. I make my own herbicide, seed, and fertilizer, but I always buy animal feed. Let's try that again. Let's grab. Let's teleport over here again. There we go. That fixed our teleport and it fixed our menu. Alright, so now we're making sacks and we're making wallpaper. So what do I need in pallets to drive over here? I need plastic and paper. Alright, so I need plastic and paper. I should have some over here somewhere. I don't have anything up and running. Yeah, I don't have anything running on this map yet. Let me grab a container of paper. I only want one. What did I need? Paper and plastic. Let me grab a paper. Where's my... Perfect. You're sitting over here. You're going to get disconnected and just go to a single truck. So I'm only going to run 2 containers over there just to test it. Which one was that? Alright, let me grab a plastic. I don't want 3 pallets. Crap. Oh well, I'll drop it back in the warehouse later. That's going to be such a bad habit now that I updated this from 1 to 3. I'm just so used to hitting max. You don't know, I don't think you have the updated I don't think you have the updated map yet. That'll happen if you're parked partly in the spawn area. Alright, I'll come back and test that. We'll come back and test that. Where am I going? I'm going the wrong way. I need to go across the bridge. So I'm getting lost on my own map already. Let's do a U-turn. That corner's tough to come out, especially if you're hauling a double. Yeah. Alright, let me go over the other bridge so we can test that factory. And actually, before I drive, before I drive all the way over there, let's just double check the plywood real quick. I'm just going to drop these here because I'll take these with us. So I'll come back and pick those up. Let me get that one pallet back out of the spawn area. Or that one container back out of the spawn area. Yeah, because money's going to be tight at first. You're going to have to earn. Drop this back in here. Right. Yeah. That's the other challenge. The prices are really crappy until you build the sell points. You said plywood? Yeah, I'm getting 3. You might have something in the... You might have something in the your spawn area. Let me know if it happens again, and we'll take a look at it. Let me get these out of the trigger, and then we'll test the SAC/wallpaper factory. Alright, let's drive over the bridge this time and not go down the mountain. Alright, I'm gonna go straight this time. Oh, did you? Yeah. You went live just as we were sat down to dinner. Yeah, that's about the time we normally eat. Because my brother-in-law gets home really late from work. I've been playing a ton of Evo Space offline, and I've been playing a ton of Vintage Story. Meanwhile, Dixie doing all the testing. I'm playing and Dixie's testing. She's she's breaking it. Alright, let's head back this way. I just can't wait till it's done and there's no more restarts and we can actually just start playing. That monorail's so cool. That's my favorite part of this map. And I have not been around the map at night at all. Alright, I'll take it. I'll go back and watch the end of the stream. Okay. So let me slow down so I don't put this thing on its side. I may make this my construction area, and I may put the placeable container storages down up here. And I may put all my construction factories over here and not have to mess with Central Station. Alright, so this factory needs containers. Now where's the drop off? Should be only one trigger for everything. Should be right here. May have to make this trigger a little bit bigger. Oh, good. Alright, let me grab... So we know the container trigger works. Let's grab our bulk products. Alright, so what else do I need? Water, coal, and glue. Alright, let me grab my store delivery mod. Water, coal, and glue. Let me grab what color are we going with today? That's fine. We'll go with this color today. Let's get my favorite. Oh, not that one. Let's get my design in here that I like. Let's get my stripes in there that I like. And let's Oh, bigger engine, this one. And then we'll grab tipper for coal. So I need this guy. Where's this color? And then we'll grab a tanker, because I gotta get some glue and water. Alright, let's grab this guy, we'll throw the coal in here first. So I'm going to cheat some coal in, since we're testing, we don't got a lot of time. Now I will be offline probably all day on Thursday. I've got some real life stuff going on. So I'll be gone most of the day. Alright, so the coal bulk trigger is going to work. Alright, cool. Let me drop this guy here. And we'll grab some water and glue. Alright. So water and glue. Water. I'm going to need to get out of here in a minute and check the washer. So I'm going to get my clothes from the washer into the dryer. Glue. Glue. That should fire this factory up. And cool, so they went active. Alright, let's roll time. And let's just spawn. I'm only going to spawn one of each out because I don't want them sitting on. I don't have a pallet trailer over here to take them back with me. So let's just make sure we can spawn out one of each. Yeah, we're going to go in. I've got a bunch of updates I want to do today. So there you go. You got your empty sacks and your wallpaper here. So you won't have to put the textile mill down. You can use the one that's built in. Yeah, I'm going to go. I got a whole bunch of updates I'm going to work on next. Yeah, so that's everything. Matt, hello. That's everything for the map that's on our to-do list, correct? I think. So I'll get you an updated copy at some point tonight. Yeah, I'm sure you'll probably come across something for testing today. This way I won't upload it until tonight. This way I can still make any last minute changes. Alright, so let's grab the placeable sack factory. Let me change the let me get the, oh yeah, let me get these sorted by name this way. Yeah, okay, Ritchie Sack Factory. Alright, placeable one. I don't think I need to make any let me just open up the factory and see where the spawners are. Alright, so let me grab, what do we have in the way of spawners on here? That's not spawner, that's smoke. Okay, we have 4, so it's the same as the one that's built into the map. Okay, so I don't need to make any physical changes to there. Alright, so we've got to come into here, and we pretty much have to do the same thing. So control, so production line 1 is going to be sacks. we're going to produce wallpaper, and then this one's just going to be overall production. Oh, let me just change that. PRODUCTION. So you're just overall production for the global company menu. And then we're going to have to add 2 more inputs. So we need input 4 and input 5. We have glue and paper. And then we have to add in 2 more. Oh, hold on, I don't need them up here. I didn't need them up top, I needed them down the bottom. Produces sacks and alright, that's all I need up top. Down here is where I have to add the extra production lines in. You become number 2, you become number 3. You are sacks production, you are wallpaper. And then you are just my overall production for the global company menu. Alright, this one has no outputs listed. Alright, so that takes care of, let me close that one, that's the one built into the map, so I don't make any changes to it. Now we have to fix this guy. Plastic, water, diesel, glue, and paper up there. Now I've got to add, let's grab this guy. Underneath coal, and here, so you become number 4, you become number 5, and what order did I put them? Glue and then paper. So this one becomes glue. This one becomes glue. And then this one becomes paper. You become paper. So there's our inputs added. I have to add the output for wallpaper. So wallpaper. Wallpaper. And then the palette is going to be wallpaper. Now before we fix our production lines, I have to add the wallpaper palette into here. Let me grab it out of the placeable textile mill. Palettes, I need the wallpaper palette. I know it's spelled wrong, so I'm going to spell it wrong when I port it over. But you don't see that in the mod itself. Right, so where am I fixing? I'm going to Ritchie Sack Factory. Palettes. I'll grab that, and I need the XML. So copy and paste. And then I have to go. Now we got to go into mod description, and it's going to be version 1.1. I have to add the wallpaper into here. So wallpaper. And now we can go back to our production lines, and let's fix our production lines. So this becomes number 2. This one becomes wallpaper. And then we have to add, you become glue. And then I have to add paper. And we went with like 45 and 45. Yeah, and then we got to go do the whole thing again. So you become number 3. You're just a global company menu, so you have to go to 0. And then I have to add an output of sacks. No, where's my, yeah, I have to add, we have to go back up here. Let me grab this. It's got to come down here. And then I have to add paper, glue, plastic to here. And now this one down here, since it's just a global company menu, doesn't need any operating parts, so they have to come out. So that's our production line. It has our player trigger. I said the player trigger has to come out of here. The player trigger has to come out of here. And then we take our, we have sound up here, so I got to take the sound out down here. And then we leave smoke 2 up here. And we'll leave smoke 3 down here. I should balance out our production now. So this, we have plastic, which I'm going to take down a little bit. Alright, so you have your plastic, water coal to make your sacks. We have paper, glue, water coal to make your wallpaper. This one is just the global company menu. Alright, so that's saved, that's saved, that is saved. Let's delete this. Zip it back up. And then let's copy that. Let's go to my Ritchieville zipped folder. Now let's go into the Ritchieville test map real quick. Let me switch mods folders and I'll jump in here. Oh, goodness. Yeah, I can't wait till this map's released and I can just sit back and rest for a bit. So we're about done with factories. I think there's only one factory left to build for the Ritchieville Hollow Islands map. And there's only 2 factories left to build for the Prairie map. And I'm calling it. We got enough crap. I'm not building any more factories. We could just sit back now and wait for 22 to come out. Alright, let's go into my test. Yeah, let's go into the test map. I am testing the new boulder trailer in here as well, so I can show you that on this map. And then we'll go over and look at the sack factory, make sure it's making wallpaper. So we'll get that update out this weekend. Let me make a note for myself, but all I have to update this weekend. Oh, time for a new page. Alright, we have to update the sack factory, the auto load, trailer pack, because I'll be adding the rock truck to it. So those 2 so far. I'm going to work on some others today as well. Today's going to be update day. Let's jump in here. Yeah. Alright, let's get some speed. Now I should have, yeah, here. So I've got so boulders here as well. Let me zoom my camera out. So I was testing the boulders here. We'll turn this back on. It's really nice because you can, if you've got like your entire factory's full, like of all the boulders, you could just come in here and pick them up and drop them in here. It's so nice. You suck these up real quick and then reposition myself. Yeah, it's going to be so nice to have this. See if I have any more mines with a bunch of boulders out, I'll show them to you. Do we have any more that's like completely full? Yeah, this one here. Let me turn this on, I'll show you. So nice to drive through here and just pick them all up. This is one of those quality of life things that should have been done a while ago. Yeah, see, so much easier with this. Alright, let's jump over here and see if we can't find, in this big mess of crap over here, if I can't find my sack factory back here somewhere. I think it's over here. Yep, so now we have wallpaper in here. Let's make sure the placeable one works. What am I going to need? I'm going to need paper and plastic. Alright, so we're going to need paper and plastic. Let's see if I can find my container trailer. We don't need FS22. We have Old Man's Map to play on. That is nice. My phone is buffering. Bear with me. I'll just want to check my stream. Make sure I didn't drop off. Yeah, the Wi-Fi here is horrible. I only have, if you look down here, I only got like 2 little bars. If I drop off, guys, if I drop off, guys, I'm just gonna take an early lunch, and I'll come back after lunch. All right, what did I need? I needed plastic and paper. Let me head over here. Oh yeah, I can grab glue as well. Alright, so let's grab a paper and a plastic. I missed paper? Paper should, yeah, paper's on top. Let's grab a paper. Let's grab a plastic. This is my test map. I've got this warehouse full for testing. Okay, I'm completely blind today. Should have plastic in here somewhere. Why don't I see plastic? Right there. And then I can actually grab a container of glue. if I have glue in here. Yeah. Glue. Alright, well, where's my container? Oh, see, I love the cargo containers. I gotta find my cargo truck. It's sitting over here at the last factory I was testing. Uh-oh, my truck won't move. Oh, there we go. Oh, auto load. That's why. We drop this in here. I think it should go in here. Unless this is full. That's probably why it was sitting on my truck. Yeah, the factory's full. Let me just double check the menu. That was... yeah, sea salt's full. Let me drop this back in the warehouse. That's probably why it was still sitting on my truck. This was the last factory I was testing. Appreciate everybody stopping in today. Think you're going to live stream any testing today? My goal today is just to get a bunch of updates done. Let me see what your day is. Let me drop this back. Let me drop this back in the factory. Alright, let me grab those 3 containers. Yeah, I got to check on the washer here in a minute, and I forgot to take my medication this morning, so I got to grab that real quick. As soon as I get this tested, I'm going to get out of here for a couple minutes, and I'm going to grab a fresh cup of coffee. And now we're going to update, I got a couple more updates on my list. We're going to update all the placeable container trailers, container storages, to see if we can't pop out 3 pallets instead of 1. Yeah, the ones that are built into the map are already done. And I don't think it's going to take the full container of glue because I already had some glue in here, I think. Oh, no, it did. Okay, so that should fire this up now. Alright, cool. So we are making wallpaper now as well. And it's almost dark in game. Let me forward time just so I can pop out 1 pallet of wallpaper just to make sure. Let me just get... Sorry, I know it's dark in game. I just want to make sure this is going to spawn out. There we go. So we've got our wallpaper being made in the placeable sack factory. Alright, let me save this and get out of here. What else do I have on my to-do list? Tom's Tables has the wrong name, I think, right? Yes. So let's go look at Tom's Tables. Let me minimize that. Mammoth Mill has... Mammoth Mill has... Sorry, let me close this one. Let me go into here. Okay. So let's go into placeables. Let's go look at Mammoth Mill. You said Mammoth Mill? Alright, yeah, I think it's wrong. Let me check the 110. Yeah, it says Tom's Tables right here. That's why it's wrong. So this will now say Mammoth Mill instead of Tom's Tables. And then let me just write that down on my list so I know I've got to update that one as well. So I've got to upload them all to Mega and then update Trello and then release them. These probably won't get released till the weekend. I'll probably do all the releases at the same time this weekend. But while we're in here, let's double check our log usage. So we adjusted them on all of the in the maps, but I didn't adjust the. So what's this one making? This one's making paper. Let's go down to let's bring logs down a little bit there. Let's bring wood down a little bit here. That one's making lumber. This one's making plywood. Let's bring this down a little bit as well. So you don't have to feed this as often. This one's making pallets. Let's go down there a little bit. This one's making firewood. Yeah, you don't need to be. We don't need that much wood to make firewood. This one's making steel. That's fine. Drill pipe is fine. Barrels. Yeah, this is making way too much wood to make barrels. This one's making cakes. That one's fine. Crates. Let's take that down a little bit. And tin cans. We don't even need wood to make tin cans. Let's take wood out of there altogether. Now let's bring the coal down a little bit. So I have this placeable one running on my Ritchieville series, and I'm constantly putting wood in it. So I'm not using the one that's built into the map. It doesn't burn through that much coal, but I'm putting wood in it almost every single day. So I wanted to bring, since we were in here, I wanted to bring the wood down, and I wanted to bring the coal down a little bit. Alright, so that'll be the Mammoth Mill updated. You are, yeah, I can close you now. Alright, Sack Factory we're done with. And then I have to update mod description. You go to 1.4. Let me grab my notebook. Sack Factory is going to be 1.1. Mill's going to be 1.4. Alright, so that should be the update on the mill. Or the fix for the mill. Let me delete this one and zip this back up. Alright, and then I'll move them all into my other mods folders later. So that takes care of the mill. What else did I have on my list? Now that I turned my page, I lost my list. Alright, so the Mammoth Mill Tom's Tables is done. Sack Factory's updated. I wanted to look at the placeable stone processing plant. Stone processing. I wanted to see if we needed to balance out the production. So we're inputting stone, salt water. I know, what are we inputting? We're inputting stone and salt water. No, we're inputting, coal, and we're getting lime, calcium carbonate, clean fill, limestone, gypsum. Oh yeah, this needs. Oh, wait, hold on, y'all. I'm gonna do something here real quick. Let me pull up Ritchieville. Placeables. Global company. Stone processing. Alright. We're inputting stone, water, diesel, but the placeable one also makes your salt. Alright, so we're good there. Lime calcium carbonate, clean fill. We getting clean fill from the placeable one? We are. Gypsum, sewage, trash, which we don't need in the placeable one. I am going to give us, you're going to get a little bit of gold. So let's add a little bit of gold in here. Just for a bonus. I'm feeling generous today. A little bit of gold. And then we got to, if I do that there, I got to add it to here. Let me pull up the 110. We're going to have to add, oh, I don't have to put output of, yes I do. I need to put an output of gold. Nope, that's an input. I don't have to put the output in. I need coffee. And I gotta go check on the washer. And I'm gonna get out of here in a second, for just like 5 minutes. Alright, so mod description, you now become 1.1. Let's go back here a second. So we're gonna add a little bit of gold. We're getting clean fill. Are we getting? We're inputting stone. Yeah, we'll throw a little bit of bonus and we'll get a little bit of gold out of here as well. Alright, so let's come over to here. I'm not going to give you much, I'm going to just give you a little bit. Yeah. So let me just throw you. So let me throw them into here. Let's throw it into here. Throw you a little bit, like I said, a little bit of a bonus if you use the placeable one. And we'll, oh, why did I, this one here. So you're going to get a little bit of gold. Does this one have? It does. Let me throw it down here as well. And I also wanted to balance out, where's our production line 1? So I'm going to take these down a little bit. So you get a little bit more out of your inputs, and coal is way too much. Coal needs to come down. This one had to be balanced out for a while. This has been on my to-do list for a while to balance this one out. Limestone. Coal needs to come down. Stone needs to come down. Coal needs to come down. And this one's making our salt water. This one's making our sea salt. Alright. So that should balance out stone processing. For those of you who are using, I'm not sure who's all using the placeable stone processing plant. I don't have it down on any of my maps, but it's been on my to-do list to process out, to update it for a while. Alright, so let me yeah, I've been using the built-in one as well. But I think you need it for the islands map. I think it's more for the islands map. But let me copy this one into my Ritchieville test map. And we're going to jump in there really quick just to make sure it's not throwing any errors before we move on to the next one on my list. Thank you for the follow. Or what did I see pop? Oh, what did I see pop up there? Oh, follow. Yeah, I don't have it set up. I've got to get. That's one thing I do need to do is fix all my commands. Do I even have? Let me just make sure I have that stone processing in here and active. I do. Let's just jump in here real quick, just to make sure it's not going to throw any errors. I'm going to grab a quick 5-minute break. I got to flip my laundry around, grab a fresh cup of coffee, and I missed my morning medication, so I got to grab that real quick. Or my cardiologist will be yelling at me. Blood pressure ain't going to come down unless you take your damn medication. I need one of those little, like Monday to Sunday pill boxes because I can never remember what days I take it and what days I can't. I don't. I definitely need one. I don't even think I have. Let me just double check. I don't even think I have stone processing plant down on this map. I don't. Let's just throw one down really quick. Just going to throw one down just to make sure it's not throwing any errors. And I'm just going to roll the night so we can get. I don't have one on the map though as a test. It's in my, yeah, I don't have one down here because I never used a placeable one. I just want to throw one down to make sure it's not going to throw any Lua errors. Yeah, this is Richie. I just want to throw one down to make sure it's not going to throw any Lua errors. Do I have room to sneak it back here somewhere right? Yeah, I'm as far back as I can go. And why is gold not listed? Right, why is gold not listed? It's listed there. Did I miss it on the final production? Oh, sorry, I thought I had my mic muted. Alright, Joe, I'm gonna throw you on, be right back. Give me about 5 minutes, so y'all, I'll be right back. Alright, let's jump back in here. Make sure my phone catches up to what I'm seeing on my screen and figure out why we're missing gold in the menu. Let's look at the 110 again. It's fine there. And let me check here. Let me check my stream real quick too. Did it drop off? No, we're still good. Alright. I'm not seeing gold in the menu. Oh, because I didn't put it in all the factories. No, we have gold here. Oh, I put it in the output of gold instead of the input of gold. That would help. And let me check Discord. Make sure Dixie's still in here. Okay. Alright, so I put gold in the input menu instead of the output menu, so that's why we didn't see it in game. Now let's delete this copy. Zip this back up. And now let me grab my notebook so I can know which one to update. Stone processing has to get added to the list. And then what version number did I change it to? 1.1. Alright. Let's give this another quick test, make sure it's fine. So copy and paste. Let's give this another quick test. Then we're going to jump into all of the placeable container storages. So I want to see if I can get them to spawn out 3 containers instead of 1 on the placeables. Then all the updates will be done. Until Dixie breaks the map later. Alright, try that again. I think I left the stone processing plant back here somewhere. Alright, alright, now we're good. We have gold as an output. So this will be fine now. Don't need to test it any further. So make sure there's no 110 errors in the log. So let me just check the log real quick. Don't believe her. It was fine when I lent it to her. She sent it back broken. I know, we like picking on you, Dixie. Alright, so we are fine. So no errors in there so far. Uh-oh. I heard a blink. What's that? Do I need to take a look at Discord? No, I'm good. Okay. Alright, let's jump. Okay, so that's the last. So now let's go into all of the placeable. Which one is first on the list? It looks like cold storage is going to be first on the list. Alright, let's go. Let me create a plane to work on. So we have the factory sitting on something. Let's look at our spawner. Alright, so our spawner is on this side. So you start there, you end there. Okay, so how am I going to have to fix this? Let's go File, Import. I got to bring a, let's go to Placeables. We're working on cold storage first. I'm going to input in, I'm going to bring in one container just so I can line up my start and my end so we can get them spaced out properly. So my start is there, my end is there. Alright. So now what I need to do is I need to put this guy here and this guy here, which means we have to move our warning stripes down. So this one's going to have to come down to here. This one will have to come down to here. Let me check. Oh, no, we're good. All right. Let me just check my phone really quick, see what this message. Make sure it's not pressing. Sorry, y'all, just bear with me a second. I got a lot of real life stuff going on. Okay. All right. Let me just. I had a couple messages pop up. Yeah, I've got players. Just want to make sure there was nothing pressing there. Okay. So now I've got to go into here, and we have to take this spawner. So where are you? You are so you're 14. So I think if we take this one and we call it number 1. So I got to change this to number 1. I got to change this to number 1. Then we take this one. Nope, I'm going to have to duplicate this one, I think. Well, let's try it this way first. No, I've got a spawner inside of a spawner. I'm going to have to duplicate this one. And then we take this one and we call it number 2. And we take this one and we call it number 2. And we take this one and we slide it down to this container. That should be alright there. And then we take the spawner again, we'll duplicate it. And then we'll go here, you'll become number 3. And then you become number 3. And we take this guy and we slide it down here. Alright, so that should be our spawners added. Now, it creates a snowball effect because now we have to go into here. You become version 1.1. And we go into here. Because every single output now has to get updated. So we can spawn it. Let me copy this and we'll go paste and paste. This is the longest part, so I've got to add 2 and 3 to every single output. So every one of these now has to be updated. We're going to have to do this. How many placeable containers do we have? Storage is, I think, 4. Yeah, let Farm Chick know that I'll check her message after the stream. Dixie, you don't have to hang if you don't need to. I only needed you in here to update the new map. Yeah, no, yeah, I don't expect you to hang. I just needed you in here to update the to help me update whatever you found while you were testing. Yeah, my stomach's sitting here growling as well. I haven't had any breakfast today. Yeah. All right, appreciate you stopping in. All right. All right. Thanks, Dixie. All right, bear with me all a second. I'm gonna get out of Discord and close that. That'll help my stream out a little bit. I won't have so much hanging on my Wi-Fi. All right, so we added a spawner 2 and spawner 3 to all the outputs. Now we have to add it to the i3D map it. So I need to go down here, and we need to add 2 more in. So you become number 2. You become number 2. Become number 3. You become number 3. Now we have to figure what numbers they are. So you are 12, 1, and 0. So you become 12, 1. You become 12, 1. And the other one should become 12, 2. It does. And 2. Alright, let's save that. Now I got to get rid of these because they're just placeholders. Let's get rid of the plane. We'll save this. So let me pull up. Yeah, my messages are exploding. Ignore the bings. Let me delete this copy, zip it back up. Let's copy that into my test folder. And we'll go in and see if the cold storage spawns 3 containers. Which mods folder am I on? Ritchieville zipped. Now let's check the cold storage to make sure it's going to spawn out 3 containers instead of 1. And we'll do these one at a time to make sure they're not throwing any errors. And then I'm going to get out of here for lunch. We'll update all of them, then I'll get out of here for lunch. I don't know if I'm going to do any map testing today. I'm going to let Dixie finish testing the new map. I'll do a lot of streaming for release. I'll probably start my single player realistic save. I'll probably do a map tour on the test map. Or I'll start a new map to do a map tour. And then I'll jump into my realistic save, and then we'll do a release stream. But that's another week off. Alright, let me grab a little bit of speed. Let me come over to Central Warehouse somewhere. And then let's see if we're now getting 3 containers from cold storage instead of 1. So can I get 3? I can. Oh, this is going to be so much nicer. So now we're going to get 3 containers out of cold storage. All right, where's my trailer? Let's get these guys off the map, and we'll fix the rest of them. Yeah, 'cause even my phone is like a good 45 minutes behind what I'm actually doing live on my computer. It's really freaking me out. So I look down on my phone and my map is just still just loading. Alright, let's get these dumped. Back in so they're not sitting on the map. I try not to leave a lot of pallets sitting around on the map. These should go back into storage. Now these are 1,000,000 liters, so they do take a little bit to load back in. Alright, so I'm going to call cold storage good as long as there's no errors in the log. So grab my notebook so I know what to update this weekend. Cold storage is now V1.1. Let's get out of here and check the log real quick. As long as there's no Lua errors, no trigger errors, we are fine. Alright, so cold storage, I'm going to call done. So which one's next on the list? Grain storage is next on the list. Alright, let's go into grain storage. Let's create a plane to work on. And now let's find our spawner. Should be on this side. It is. Now, can I get... Let me see if these are in the exact same spot as the factory we just built. Let me go File, Import. I'm going to import the cold storage right on top of this factory. They are lined up perfect. So all I have to do is come down to here to my spawners. I can go this one. I can go Edit, Cut, and Paste. Then we can come down here. We can go Edit, Cut, and Paste. We can delete out cold storage. I should have all of my spawners now. So we've got number 1, we've got number 2, we've got number 3. So the only thing I have to do is move down our warning stripes. And make sure spawner 3, yeah, perfect. Alright, so that's all we got to do in the factory. Give that a quick save. And then we have to go mod description. You're going to become V1.1. Then we have to go to the factory. And we have to add same thing. Now it's going to become a pain because we have to add triggers. We got to add. So let me go copy. Paste. We have to add 2 and 3 to every output. So 2 and 3 to every output. So this, unfortunately, all this is going to be boring and repetitive because this is what we will be doing to all 4 factories. And then I'm hoping to get back into testing the new map tomorrow. Dixie's like way ahead of me on trigger testing. Actually, what we'll do is maybe after lunch, we'll go in and we'll test all the trains and we'll test all of the monorails. Let's save that. Awesome stream today. Got to go. Happy Tuesday to y'all. Thank you for stopping in. Much appreciated. Okay, so that's going to be our spawners added to all the output. Now we just have to double. We got to go into here, fix our i3D mapping, and they're going to be the same. So this is going to be number 1. This will be crap. This will be number 1. This will be number 2. That'll be number 2. And that should be grain storage updated. So let me zoom out here a little bit. Let's flip our camera back around so it's back on this side. Let me get rid of this and save it. Let's go into here. Let's delete this one. Zip it back up. So copy and paste. Now let's go check out grain storage real quick. Make sure that one's spawning 3 out. Then I think we only have 2 more to fix. I can't remember. We'll go in and count them now. Yeah, I think we'll do that. I'm going to grab, we'll update all the container storages. I'll take about an hour lunch. I'll come back in and we'll test. We'll jump into the new map. We'll test all of the train triggers and we'll test all of the monorail triggers. Alright, let's grab, actually this way. Let's go back to, let's just go back to the warehouse. Alright, now we should have, I'll grab a little bit of speed. Alright, so we have cold storage is done, so we got liquid storage left to do. Oh, 2 more, and then the quarry storage left to do. You should now spawn out 3 pallets instead of 1. Why am I only getting 1 wheat? Why am I only getting 1? It was grains. Yeah, this is the one we just updated. Why am I not getting 3? Let's check the log, see if it's throwing any Lua errors. So why was the first one working and the second one not? Okay, because I've got Lua errors. Start 1, start 2 is not found. Alright, let's get out of here. Their i3D mapping number is probably different. Let's get out of here. Let's check our i3D mapping. It's not finding the triggers. So So I messed something up. Let's go back and look at the error in the log. Number 2 and number 3 is not found. Why is number 2 and not 3 not found? Let's go in and double check our i3D mapping. Spawner. Yeah, you're 12 1. You are 12 2. You are 12 1. You are 12 2. Why are you telling me you can't read the index not found? Start 2 to end 2, start 3 to end 3. Why? Did I mess up? Start 1, end 1, start 2, end 2, start 3, end 3. Did I put the updated one in my zip folder? I did. Why are you not reading the triggers? Because they all say start and end 1. You're number 2. You're number 2. You're number 3. You're number 3. I put them in. I forgot to renumber them. Now we should be fine. So let's delete this. Zip this back up. So this is why I test them one at a time. So if I know which one's throwing errors. Let's try that again. Now we should get 3 containers. It's just a lot of back and forth between the editor and the map. But 2 down, 2 to go. Leftover pizza for lunch, but I've got some other real life stuff I got to get done. So I'll take an hour break. As soon as I knock out these last 2. They shouldn't take long. Let's try that again. Let me grab a little bit of speed. And we'll head back to this mess on my test map. And now we should have 3 containers. There we go. Now we're getting 3 instead of 1. Now let's get out of here. And we'll knock these last 2 off real quick. Alright, so let me grab my notebook. So grain is now V1.1. Alright, so that one's done. So after grain, what's the next one? Liquid. And let's create a plane to work on. And then I think these spawners are in a different spot, but let me try something first. File import, let me bring cold storage in. Yeah, these spawners are in a different spot. We're gonna have to do it the hard way. One at a time. So let's go file import. I can bring just any container in, doesn't matter which one it is. And I just got to line up the start and the end. So where are my spawners? Alright, so start and end. Alright, so now I know where to line this up at. Let me pull this container down just a little bit further. Start and end. Alright, now let's take this guy and let's go this way and this way, and we'll take this spawner. So actually no, you have to become number 1. You have to become number 1. And then let's duplicate that. So you become number 2. You become number 2. You I can come up to here with. So start and end, that works. Duplicate this again. So you become number 3. You become number 3. I'll pull you down to this one. Alright, so we have 1 is under that container, 2 is under that container, 3 is under that container. So that should be our 3 spawns. Actually, before I delete those containers, let's adjust the warning stripe. Alright, so where is the warning stripe? Alright, let's pull this one down. Let's pull this one down. Pull that. Let me adjust this end and we'll go down and adjust that end. So I can get them lined up. Alright, that'll work. So now let's get rid of the containers. And that's going to be our spawners lined up. Now let's go to mod description. You become 1.1. And then we have to fix this whole mess again with our outputs. So we take this guy, you become number 2 and 3, 2 and 3. And this is the time consuming part. Papa Rocks, hello. I am fine, but my sinuses are killing me today. Worse than normal. So there'll be a bunch more updates coming out this weekend along with the new factory. And I can't remember which factory I sent to the Patreons this week. So I can't remember what factory's coming out this Friday. We got too much going on between the new map and real life this week. Plus the new rock truck will come out this week. Alright, so that's our spawners fixed. So every spawner, every container will now spawn out 3 instead of 1. So now we just have to come back down here and we've got to do this again. But this time I'll remember to renumber them. So you become number 2. You become number 2. You become number 3. Number 3. Now we got an i3D map on. It's probably 7. Well, let me just go. Let me see if I get lucky. 7 1, 7 1, 7 2, and 7 2. Let's save that and see if I got lucky. Where's my spawners? 7 1. Yep, and 7 2. All right. Let us delete this. Save it. Let us, so that's saved, that's saved. So let us copy this to our test map. Grab my notebook. So liquid's going to become V1.1. And then the quarry will also become V1.1. So let's go do the quarry storage really quick and we'll test both of them together. Alright, so let me create a plane to work on. And we'll test both of these together. Now this one spawns out sideways. This one may be a bit of a problem. Yeah, I'm going to have to do these the hard way as well. So let's go File, Import. Let's bring any container. It doesn't matter which one it is. Let's bring you over here. And let's line up our start one and start end with that one. So this container's got to come down a little bit further. Alright, so start one and end one. Alright, now which way? Alright, I'm going to move this guy down. I'm going to move this guy down. There we go. Let's take this guy. And let's line up our other spawners. So we have, so you become start 1. You become end 1. And then we'll duplicate this guy. You become number 2. You become number 2. And then we take this one, slide it down to there. Alright. Then we duplicate this one again. So you become number 3. You become number 3. And then we'll take this guy, slide it down to here. So we should have 1, 2, and 3. Alright, so now let's adjust the warning stripes. So you can come down to here. You come down to there. You come down to here. Alright, so you know where they spawn out. Now I can get rid of the containers. Let's give that a quick save. Alright. Now it's rinse and repeat. So we go to mod description. You become 1.1. Ooh, I didn't want to do that. We become 1.1, save. And then we go to here. And now it's, again, we got to add them into all of our outputs, but I'm going to come over here. I'm going to grab, scroll up top. I'll make it a little bit easier. I'm going to grab this command here. We're just going to move it over to here. So 1, 2, and 3 for each container. And should be the last one. Alright, now we have to add in our i3D map, our other triggers. So you become number 2. You become number 2. You become number 3. You become number 3. So you become 12 and 1. 1, 2, and 2. That should be, just double check that. Yep, 12 and 2. Alright, so let's spin you back around. Get rid of the plane. Save this one. Alright, now we can get rid of this. Zip it back up. And we'll go copy and paste. Alright, let's double check those two. So back to the test map. And then Friday we're going to have to build another new factory. I don't know which one we're going to build yet. There's one more factory we have to build for Ridgeville Hollow Islands Valley. And then there's 2 more we have to build for the prairie map, but I can't remember which ones they are. Until I go back and flip through my notebook. And if things go really, really well on Friday, we may just build a few factories just to get them off the list. Depends on how quickly or how slowly the first one goes. Let's grab a little speed. Let's back here to this mess. Alright, so which 2 did we just fix? Was it liquid? Oh, what the heck. Let's just go 3. Oh, why are you only spawning 1? What did I mess up with liquid? Let's check the quarry. Then we'll come back and look at the errors in that one. So we'll take the quarry one. Can I get 3 here? Oh, hold on. Okay, no. I'm only getting 2. Oh, because I don't have enough product. Gravel. No, I'm only getting 2. Alright, so I'm only getting 2 out of gravel, so we got to look at the quarry silo. Am I getting 3? Why am I not getting 3 here? Do you have 3 million? Yeah, you have 3 million liters of diesel. You're only getting 1. Let's see what I messed up on these 2 factories. Sassy one sounds great. Yeah. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's see what I messed up on those 2 factories. So the quarry is only spawning 2 instead of 3. A liquid's only spawning 1. Alright, let's go to the log first and see if we're getting any Lua errors. We are. Okay, so the X is greater than the Y on which one? Liquid. So liquid, I know what the problem is. Quarry is the same thing. The X is greater than the Y, which means I've got a, one of them is past 0, so we have to move both of those spawners. That's my boulder trailer that we're still working on. Alright, so let's open up quarry storage. And then let's come back over to here. Let's go bring our plane back in. So one of them is past 0, and I believe it's number 3. Yeah, this one's going to be past the 0 line. So the X has to be greater than the Y. So this is -7, this one's 14. And if we look at this one, no. Is it this one? No, so we have -2, 14. We have 3 is less than 14. Oh, hold on, it's X versus the Y, yeah. -7 is, so why are you not? Why are you giving me a hard time? So the X is, let's see. End node 1 start, or the start mode. So the X translation of the must be greater than the start. So the X has to be higher than the Y. So why is the first one not giving me any problems? If it's -2 and 14. This one's wrong. This one has to, no. If we take start 2 and I move it down to here, let's try that real quick. So let's move this guy down a little bit further. Let's move this guy down a little bit further. And then let's move our warning stripes down a little bit further. So if our spawn 1 should be there, 2 should be there. So 1, 2, 3. As long as that one doesn't touch, that they may be a little bit too close. Let me push this down a little bit further. So we have start 1, end 1, start 2, end 2, start 3. Let me just pull this down a little bit further. Alright, let's save this. Let's check just a quarry one for, oh, let's delete that one. Zip it back up. Copy that. This is why I don't like moving these triggers around, because they throw these Lua errors. Let's try just the quarry storage first, and then we'll fix the liquid one. I either made it better or I made it worse. Now we're going to have either one trigger issue or we're going to have 3 trigger issues. We don't even have to go in and test it. We could just look at the log and see if the error disappeared for the quarry one. If it doesn't completely crash now. just going to check the log real quick just to see if we made it worse or we made it better. So we still have a problem with the liquid. Alright, so that should have fixed the quarry one. Let's go fix the liquid one. So we got to slide them down so that one is too far over. So the quarry one should be fine. The liquid one is still messed up. Alright. So now let's pull up the liquid storage. And we'll slide those triggers down. Then we'll test them and make sure we're actually getting 3. So let's create a plane to work on. Now again, which one is past 0? Alright, so you're -2, you're fine. You're the one that's off, so you have to come down. Alright, let's go File, Import. I don't want to pull it down too far. Let me pull this container back in, and let me line it up with the first one. Alright, so your start and end is... Oh, hold on. Your start and end is right there. So number 1 should be fine. This is the one that's over too far. Yeah, this is the one that's over too far. And then number 3 should be right there. So let's do this. Let's grab this guy. Let's pull him down this way. And we'll pull him down this way. And then, so start 1 and end 1 for that container should be fine. This is the one that has to come down to this container. So there's start and end 2. Crap, hold on, too far I think. Let's look at that again. So 2 is there, 3. Alright, hold on, let me get a little bit closer. These containers are off a little bit. Let me slide this one down. Let me slide this one down. Let me slide this one down. Alright, so back here, start 1 and end 1 is underneath that one. Start 2 and end 2 is underneath that one. I'm going to pull start 3 down just a little bit further. Alright, these should be lined up now. So warning stripes, we will pull down, and then this can go, this can go, this can go, this can go, and we'll save it. Alright, let's see if that fixed the triggers on this one. So, copy and paste. Alright, hopefully we have no errors this time. And we're going to get, fingers crossed, and we're going to get 3 spawn out instead of 1. Yeah, this is why I don't like playing with those trigger nodes, because they're a pain to get lined up. They're even harder on something like Central Warehouse, where you have to get like 25 triggers lined up. I'm going to check the log first for errors, and then we'll go check the There we go. So we got rid of all of our Lua errors. So now all of our triggers should work. Alright, let's grab some speed. And let's teleport our butts back to this complete mess back here. Alright, so we should have... Alright, liquid storage. We should have 3 spawn out now. Diesel... 1. Why? Why? Oh, why am I not getting... Did I miss the diesel? Why am I only getting 1 on the diesel? I messed something up with the XML. Oh, I have nothing in there. What else do I have in here that I can try and spawn out? Pasta sauce. Alright, we'll go back and check the diesel on that one. So this one should now spawn out 3. So coal. There we go. So we're going to get 3 on this one. Now they're spaced too far apart, but it's still within the factory. I can live with it. Let's see if I get 3 over here, and then we'll go in and fix the diesel real quick. So milk, I'm getting 3. Alright, let's check 2 things I want to do real quick. Let's go into the liquid storage real quick. And I'm going to look at spawner. Where's my spawners? This one here can come down this way. Which way were they spaced? Oh, this one has to come down this way a little bit because they were a little bit too close together. Let's save that one and let's look at... Did I just miss diesel on the list of having 1, 2, and 3? I did. So diesel only had... Let's do this. Copy. I just missed the output. And paste. Let's save that. Alright, that should fix liquid. So let's delete this one. Zip this one back up. So copy and paste. Alright, so now let's open up the quarry one, because I don't like the way they responded out. Let's come over here. Let's create a plane to work on. And then let's go file, import. Doesn't matter which container I bring in. I want these lined up a little bit better. So let's look at our spawners. Alright, so number 1, start and end. Okay, so these are way off for some reason. So start should be here. Start and end. Okay, so number 2, I'm going to pull you over to here. So start and end. So you're lined up under that one. Where's number 3? We're going to pull you down here. Start and end. So now they should all be lined up better. So let me just go here. So -5, -10. We should be good. So let's spin you around. Let's get rid of the plane. Get rid of the containers. Save that. This one is core. Let's delete this one. Zip it back up. And let's go copy and paste. Let's try that again. Now they should be all lined up properly. then I don't know if I can make it work, but I want to see if I could do a placeable. Grab a sip of coffee. Leave you in suspense for a minute. I don't know if I can make it work because of the way they spawn out, but I want to try and do a placeable Central Station and Central Station Cold, where you can spawn out either pallets or a container of like lumber. Say I want to spawn out like just like 10 pallets of lumber, I can spawn out 10 pallets of lumber, or I can spawn out one container or 3 containers. So I want to mess around with that and see if we can make that work. That'll be after the map's released. Let's jump back to this mess of 100 placeable factories. Now I should have 3 containers here, and they should be lined up better. So let's go diesel. We should have 3. And that, nope, I moved that container the wrong way. Alright, let's go back. We're going to go back and respace those. I don't like it. Let's look at this one. Yeah, see, they're spaced out nice. Let's look at this one. Yeah, see, they're spaced out nice. Let's look at this one. Yeah, see, they're spaced out nice. Let's go back in and fix the liquid. That's going to drive me nuts if I don't fix it. So this should be the last adjustment. So let's go back to liquid. Let's create a plane to work on. I'm going to go File, Import. I'm going to bring another container in so I can line them up. They're all the same size, so it doesn't matter. So if we go 1 there, we go 1 there, and we go 1 there. Let's look at our spawners again. So if we come up to here, alright, so start 1 is there, so start 1 to end 1, that one's fine. Start 2, I'm going to actually pull you down to this one. So start and end, so now you should be fine. I'm going to pull this one up to here, and now you should be fine. So let's delete the plane, delete the containers, and we'll save this. So delete and zip. So copy, paste. Yeah, I'm going to get out. As soon as we test this, I'm going to get out of here for lunch. Alright, and number 20. Now we should all spawn nice and even. A little bit of speed, and let's head back here one more time. Alright, now we should get these 3 should spawn out a lot better lined up. So 3 containers of diesel. Yeah, that is much better. Alright, so now we have these working the way I want them to work. So you can do like 1 apple, You can do one orange, or you can do like one cherry. So you can spawn out 3 different palettes, containers, or you can spawn out 3 of the same. So they're spawned out nice. Let's grab quarry. So let's do 1 coal. Let's do a sand. And we'll do a gravel. And they're spawned out, or they're spaced out much nicer. Alright, let me get out of here. Let's get out of here. I'm going to throw y'all on. Ending soon. I'm going to check the log for errors. Let my phone catch up to my stream so I can check chat. And no errors in the log. So I'm just going to sit here for my stream. My stream is like, Papa Rocks, have a great lunch. Yeah, what I'm seeing on my phone is about 45 seconds or a minute behind what I'm doing live. I'm just going to hang out here a second with y'all. Appreciate everybody stopping in. I'm going to take about an hour break, and when I get back, we're going to jump into the new 16x map, and we'll do some testing on there. So appreciate everybody coming in. I'll see y'all in about an hour. Sassy1, enjoy lunch. Thanks.